Welcome to Sideline Stories with Kym and Kelly. We're here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, uh, trying to start another episode.
What's up?
I'm excited. I'm excited about this episode. We're going to talk about some exciting things, some local things that have been happening that really got the people going. So, first thing we're going to talk about is the rankings.
Preseason ranking.
Preseason rankings, our very own Georgia Alabama Sports Live had us ranked number 10.
Number 10.
Number 10, what's up with that?
Well,
When you saw it, how did you feel? Or when did you find out?
I really didn't see it until after school because during the day,
We're at
trying
work.
to teach kids geometry.
Bless.
But I just kept I felt my phone. It kept buzzing, ringing up, and people keep texting me, "Have you seen the rankings? Have you seen rankings?" And I was like, "No, I haven't," because I'm not really super huge into rankings anyway.
Right.
I don't think either of us are, but seeing that, I was like, "Dang, 10? They ranked us 10? I think we can do better than 10."
Yeah, 10 was pretty low for a number of reasons. Okay, one, we're the reigning state champs. Okay.
Yeah,
Granted, we lost a lot of seniors. We had 7 seniors, 5 that played major minutes, 4 that started, 1 that was a huge 6-man. And so losing that whole senior class, anytime you lose a group like that, you're going to take
sure.
It's going to be a little blow, right? But we did have some underclassmen that were returning. Some that played major minutes, but a lot of them that didn't. So I guess that may have been their thought process.
Possibly.
Possibly, maybe.
Yeah.
But like we talked about, you can list player for player, right? But you also have to take into consideration coaching.
Yes.
Okay. I've been doing this for a while now.
Yep. By far.
For a while.
I think you've led a few teams that people thought that weren't, necessarily good, and you were able to kind of take them to state and advance to some rounds that you probably weren't supposed to get to. So
on paper,
I think that definitely underestimating our team.
Understanding of our team and our all-star coaching staff.
For
That's what I
sure.
have named our group. We have our group is all-star coaching staff.
All-star
because
coaching staff.
We have me, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but this is year 10 for me total.
Woof.
2 years as an assistant with Coach Hunley over at Carver, and then 8 years on my own at Hardaway. Yep. And then we bring it on you. Ooh, you have the best plays in America. Best plays in America.
Thank you. I try.
Yes. And we have Coach Art Thomason, who has been coaching since
when
we were in high school.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So another great mind that has been around for a long time. Coach Jessica Herndon, who signed her sister signed to Kennesaw State, coming out of Northside a while back. Coach Gary Fuller, who's amazing. His whole family is basketball oriented. So, and then of course we have Mom. Can't forget about Mom, or we're gonna hear it later.
Yep.
Coach
Definitely.
Elson,
I was like, oh, hold on, you forgot.
who taught us, So we have a lot of basketball knowledge and experience.
I guess for me, what I like the most is pretty much all of us have a different point of view. So like after practice and we're talking to the girls, or after a game and we're talking to the girls, and we all point out different stuff.
Right.
It's not just, oh yeah, I agree with what Coach is saying. Like we all make good, valid points.
Right.
And we're all watching something different. So like Coach Herndon primarily is looking at the post. And so it's kind of
it works out great.
Yeah, it's kind of cool to see and be a part of the all-star coaching.
Right, all-star coaching staff. So they didn't. I don't think they looked at that. And then the freshmen that we have had come in have been doing amazing.
Yeah,
we don't tell them that all the time.
Not
but
all the time, but
because
they've come a long way.
We got to keep them going up.
We're gonna keep pushing them.
Right.
So for us to say, "Oh, you're doing such a great job," like we don't want them to think, "Oh, I've arrived and I've made it."
Right.
So we're gonna
stick with the Coach Tim mantra: never be satisfied.
Yeah,
it's kind of what we're on. Yeah. So our freshmen have been doing a great job. Our sophomores have been steady.
Yeah.
Okay, they've been steady, and none of them played major minutes last year.
Right.
But they got to watch a lot, and we had this summer. So we did a lot of fundamentals over the summer. So
and then these early games are getting them kind of prepared and ready for region and state, because that's really what we're.
Right. So we're playing mainly freshmen and sophomores. Our junior class, we have 3 in the junior class. 2 are out on the injured list, but hopefully they'll be back soon. And those 2 were the ones that actually played last year, major minutes. Then we got our junior, Jayla Todd.
And even with them being out right now, I think it's going to help in the long run, because those sophomores and those freshmen are getting
major minutes.
They're getting major minutes right now.
Mm-hmm.
So when we throw the juniors back into the fold, it'll just make us that much stronger, and our bench will be deeper.
Right. So, and then again, we got Jayla at point guard, who, hadn't played much the last 2 years. She had her injury her freshman year, and so she's still pretty raw. She has a lot of natural talent.
Right.
And we're on her.
Oh, all the time.
Like this, like she can. Like this. But just because we know how good she can be.
Right. She's probably like, oh my goodness, again, they're saying something again.
Yeah. But she's super small but super feisty. And
Coach R said, we're going to keep saying something.
That's right. We're going to keep saying something until it gets to where we need it to be.
Yep.
But we've played 3 games so far. Guys, if you haven't been keeping up, we're 2-1.
2-1.
2-1.
It's a good start.
Great start.
With a young group.
Yeah, it's a great start.
So
our first game, we beat Woodland High School out of Stockbridge.
Yep, that was a tough team. They had some great players.
They're higher class. Yep. And we found a way to win.
Yep, sure did.
And we only played 6 that game.
Mm-hmm.
3 freshmen, 2 sophomores, 1 junior. So on paper, it doesn't look like we should win.
Right.
But we've been pushing them all preseason and since our first practice date. And then we played this past weekend, Friday. We beat Smith Station by 2, who was ranked above us. Put that out there. But we missed 32 free throws. I'm going to say something. 32 free throws.
And
32.
I kept telling the girls, like, throughout my whole career at Hardaway, I never got to shoot a total of 32 free throws in Alabama collectively all the years.
Yeah, I mean, the refs were pretty fair.
Yeah.
They were pretty fair.
I thought they did a good job.
Yeah.
Because usually, when you go to Alabama, it can be kind of tough sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember being at Brookstone, and we went to Glenwood one time, and I never went back. I cannot go to that gym.
Hey, it was that bad.
They probably had a picture of my face on the wall.
You were banned?
Banned. Because they were like,
you went off.
I went off. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
When was this? Like 2 years ago? 3?
No, this was 2000. It might have been like 2020.
Oh, dang. So 5 years ago, like around COVID time?
Mm-hmm.
It was that bad.
2021. Yeah, around that time. Taylor was getting mauled. Like, she murdered. Like, it was bad.
You were standing up for your player.
Man, I'm going to do that. But it was awful. And
you said you're never going back.
I never. And, they reached out a couple years. Last year, matter of fact. Oh, you want to play in our Christmas tournament? No. You want to play? Do you want to play? No. I said the only way that we'll play Glenwood is if they come over here.
Right. Gotcha.
Oh, yeah.
So the refs were pretty fair. We got to the line. We did what we were supposed to do, attack the basket. Yep. But those free throws, man. So, y'all know what we're going to be doing next week.
All week.
Running and shooting free throws.
Yeah. And layups.
Yeah, layups are always a thing.
Free throws
And
layups.
with girls basketball, that's what wins games: free throws and layups.
Yep. I still can't believe we missed that many free throws. Like, it's unheard of. It's crazy.
It's not even a game if we make our free throws.
Yeah.
I don't know how many they missed.
I can't remember.
But it wasn't 32.
Yeah, definitely not. And then down the stretch, they were making their free throws.
Yeah, which made the game closer. Yeah.
So,
but with that game, we learned a lot too. Time and score.
Yep.
Something we preached.
Yes, game clock management.
Game clock management, which the youngins, they don't know. And then with pressure, you kind of panic.
And the gym was so loud.
The gym was loud. It was
packed.
They're
not really accustomed to playing.
Yeah.
In a loud gym.
That's true.
And
so it was a good experience for us.
Definitely. Like, I feel like you have to, and even the girls that plan on going to college, like, you have to understand that some games are going to be loud, and then some games you might have 10 people in the stands. So, like, you have to find a happy balance to try to kind of
figure out how to handle it. Yeah, how to handle it. It's so quiet you can hear a pin drop because that's weird.
Right.
And then the exact
super
opposite
loud.
is weird. Yeah.
Yep.
So you have to handle it. Okay.
And then Saturday, yesterday,
woo, we got whooped.
Was rough.
We got whooped, man. Ooh, But New Manchester, they're a very good team.
Very good team.
Well coached. And
they had great size.
Yeah. They had everything.
Yeah.
They had everything. So I'm glad that we played them because, sometimes you have to play the best to get ready.
To get ready.
That's right.
To get better. I mean, you
got to put them in the fire.
An easy schedule where you just win every game. Yeah. Then the girls get
false. They get complacent. They get false. What's the evaluations? I guess of their play.
Mm-hmm. Like, I'm good. I can.
Right.
No, like you said.
Because sometimes it's hard to get their attention if we do a lot of poor things and we still win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but Coach Freeman always said, ugly win is better than a pretty loss.
This is true.
This is true. I'll take the 2-point win.
This is true.
I'll take
it. And
them.
I thought about that when we went into the locker room Friday, and I was like, we played so.
We're
bad.
just because we're thinking
bad.
here. We're thinking state championship.
And then in my head, I remember you telling me, like, because I used to be the same way at Brooklyn. I'm like, dang, like, we didn't play good.
Right.
And then she's like, you better take that win. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. It could have been a loss.
Right. So, exactly. So you gotta take it.
Yeah, gotta take it, but definitely just more and more things that you want to work on and that you want to get better and be better, and so you just, like you said, you're always like, I want to do better.
So with that being said, with us being ranked 10 locally, I think that was probably not an accurate ranking. Just because
you said probably not. It's definitely
I'm sorry,
wasn't.
definitely not.
She's being nice.
Definitely not an accurate ranking.
She's a nice one.
Just because I think that the players that we have, even though they're young, their potential, along with our coaching, like we're gonna level up each game.
Every year.
We're gonna level up each game. We were just outmatched. On Saturday.
For sure.
And however, as we progress throughout the season, I think we're going to get better and better. And then, like I said, we should get some of our players off injured reserve, and then we'll be really tough, and then really, really tough.
I really can't wait to see what our full team looks like.
Our full product.
Yes, as a whole. And I'm interested to see how the freshmen and sophomores.
How we're going to mesh.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only bad thing I think about not having everybody right now.
Yeah.
Even though they're getting good playing time and good experience, we're going to have to figure out how to put those pieces together, which I think we'll still have some time to do so.
Definitely have time.
Because we'll have region play. So we just got to really figure it out by postseason.
It was rough. That year I went to the state championship, and Taylor got hurt, and she was out for 3 weeks. And the girls
didn't know what to do.
They didn't know what to do.
Right.
But because they didn't know what to do, they had to figure it out.
They had to get better.
And, it made everybody else better. So when we did get Taylor back, we were able to make that state playoff run as a 7th seed.
Wow.
And
as a 7th seed. That's crazy.
Yes. And everybody was like, oh, we're playing in black. Every game, we're playing in black. I'm like, all right, y'all, we the away team. Even though we weren't supposed to be.
Right.
Early in the season, we beat a team by 30 points. And the coach was like, oh, man, Coach, you should win. Like, y'all should go all the way.
Right.
And then, of course, when your best player goes down, you're like, But it was good in the long run that did happen.
Right.
Because the girls had more confidence going into that Final Four game and that championship game. So I think it's going to be a good thing. Although, you wish it didn't happen, I think in the long run it's gonna make us better.
Right. I can see that.
Yeah.
I see that. So I'm excited, and we get to practice all week before our next game.
Yep, Northside.
Yep, on Saturday.
Coming up on Saturday. That should be a fun one.
Yes. And, our parents, they're going to be on.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be on that rankings. Like, every time we beat somebody, they're going to be like, look.
We beat them.
Look.
We beat them.
Number 10 where? That's all I've been seeing. Number 10 where?
Yeah. It's been pretty funny.
Yeah. But like you said, we don't really get into the rankings just because we're about action. So I'd rather just show it. That's all. That's what I'm about. So
yeah. Well, this brings us to our first break on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. You're watching Sideline Stories with Kym and Kelly,
where the hardwood meets real life.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Welcome back to Sideline Stories with Kym and Kelly on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. All right, we're back. What we got next?
Where the hardwood meets real life.
Where the hardwood meets real life. I like that. I like that quote. I like that saying.
I do.
But
you just, I don't know. When we get in the zone, you just kind of like forget about it. Like, but I do like that saying too. But we're about to talk about. I kind of asked you the other day.
Yeah.
And I just was thinking, and I was like, dang, like, I have quite a bit of pet peeves. And then I was like, ooh, I wonder what Kelly's pet peeves are when it comes to basketball. So, what are some of your pet peeves? Because I know I have a few, and we probably have a few of the same ones, but for me, like, one of my biggest ones is when somebody's foot is on that 3-point line.
Because it's a 2-pointer?
It's a 2-pointer. Like,
it's not a pet peeve for me.
It is, because literally, I don't understand. There's a clear, like, I don't know, I guess I can just see, like, I'm looking right now. I see Callie over there. I ain't even looking. Like, I can see what she's doing right now. So I can see where the lines are on the court. My foot is going to be behind that 3-point line.
Speaking of seeing, okay, this is my ultimate pet peeve. Somebody's hand is here, and
shoot that thing. Oh.
That is my pet. You don't see their hand right there?
Yeah.
Why are you shooting? You're not open. Pass the ball. Yeah. That is my pet peeve. That's my pet. You're shooting a contested shot.
That's a good one.
That's my pet peeve. Unless you're like elevating over them, which most girls cannot do.
Right.
There's a few that can, but if you don't practice it, I don't want to hear it. So shooting a contested shot. That's my number one pet peeve. Okay, what you got next?
Dribbling the ball off of your foot.
I feel like I've never done that.
I don't recall ever doing that either.
I've never done that.
I'm gonna put you out a little bit. Your feet kind of big.
I have big feet. And I do.
I never seen you do that.
No, I've never done that. But I've seen quite a few young people, boys and girls,
do that. Crazy.
I don't know, it's like a rhythm thing.
Maybe.
Oh, speaking of rhythm, that might bring me to pet peeve number 2. TikTok.
Yeah. Every time I like go into the gym and I like turn my head and I see somebody doing a TikTok, I'm like, I like kind of roll my eyes. And I'm like,
TikToks before the game are a pet peeve. Like, okay, after the game, after you won, you got a dub, dance all you want.
Yeah.
After you got the dub, you can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay. But before the game, shoot some free throws. Do some dribbling drills. Okay?
Yeah. TikTok is...
I can't stand it, man. I can't stand it. And I think you heard me tell the girls. I told one of them, I said, I don't know what you thought you came here to do. This was before the 40-piece, almost 40-piece. Okay? Well, no, or was it? That was before the Smith Station because we missed 32 free throws. I'm like, how many free throws did you shoot before the game? Well, I don't know what you thought we were coming to do. We were coming to play basketball. Like I love playing basketball and I love competing. So you have to preparation.
Yeah, they were preparing
Man,
for the dance. They was hitting them 8 counts.
And I can't stand that. I can't stand that. Okay.
Yeah,
pet peeve.
I can see that.
Before the game, specifically.
Okay. That's a good one.
All right, what you got?
Probably when you tell a player that they did something and then they're like, I didn't do that.
Ooh.
And then you're like, but I just watched you do this. Like, what I need to lie for?
Start making it up?
Like, we're not making this up. Matter of fact, we just gonna watch film later. But you definitely messed up.
Which is because anytime Callie says something back to me, like, I'm ready to jack her up. I'm ready to jack her up. Like, because who you think you're talking to? I might say, what'd you say? Nothing. Yes, ma'am. Like, but it has to be a continuous process. But, you know, they must not be getting that. So we gotta fix it for them. Cause woo, they're talking back.
I was. No, you weren't.
Then how'd they get the ball?
If you were, I would not have said anything.
Okay, let me see if I have another one. Third pet peeve. This just popped in my head, and I guess it's kind of a pet peeve, but it's just like recently evolved. Like having to go to the bathroom all the time. Like these kids use the bathroom more than anybody I've ever seen in my life.
Bathroom passes during the day, like.
Well, for the school is ridiculous, but
yeah, but I know I'm just saying like
in practice
carries over. Yeah,
like.
I
never went to the bathroom during practice.
Yeah, not during.
Never.
I had to like be sick or something.
And how about during a game?
Yeah. Halftime, maybe.
You go at halftime, like
in college, like even in high school, I ain't go to the bathroom.
I feel like we had to be, I don't know, more responsible with that because our parents weren't trying to hear that. If we're driving to Arizona, like there's no bathroom break until when they want to stop for gas. And ain't no extra bathroom breaks in between.
Nah, you better use it when we.
And we learned that when we were younger.
When we pulled over.
In school, like my teacher told us it had to be yellow in your eyes for her to let you go to the bathroom. I'm serious. One of my elementary school teachers, it was in elementary. I'll never forget it.
Crying.
She was like, the only way you're going to the bathroom is if I see yellow in your eyes. So guess what? We never did.
Never went.
Had to be a pure emergency. But they just go. And I'm just
like. I guess for me, I didn't have to use the bathroom. But I didn't really want to get out of class either. And I don't know if it was just like pure laziness. I was already sitting down. Like, I'm sitting down. I'm not getting back up until the bell rings.
Public bathrooms are generally not the best option.
Yeah, I don't like using public restrooms.
Only if I have to.
Yeah.
But that's
on
another
the plane.
One.
Oh my gosh, girl.
Yeah.
On the plane.
It's like
that California on the plane. Oh, in California, I literally try to plan out my sleep. So that way, I'm like, whew, okay. I used the bathroom before I got on the plane, right? So if I fall asleep before takeoff, I had to be like super tired. But I hate doing that because when I wake up, I still have like 2 hours left, and I'm like, dang. And then they come by and ask you if you want anything to drink. Yeah. And then, of course, if you sit in the front, the drinks are free. I'm like, I kind of do. But I'm like, nope, not doing it today. Nope. Still got 2 more hours. No, I'm good.
I'm glad you asked this question. Just let me vent a little bit.
Yeah, see, your pet peeves. You have any other ones?
You have anything else?
Let me think. I know I have, like, quite a few, but it's just, like, kind of in the moment. I'm like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
It's on my nerves. Like, it gets under my skin. Oh, girl.
What?
I know. I don't have my hair down.
Oh. You want me to do it?
Yes, please. That is a pet peeve. That's a pet peeve right there. Tucking the hair.
Especially the braids.
In like the jersey.
Yeah.
That gets on my nerves. I don't understand.
It might restrict the shot a little
First off, you can't move your neck. That's why you can't play defense, because your head's not on the swivel.
It's not on the swivel.
Your head's not on the swivel. Because you're like this.
Kids don't know what that means, by the way. I have to explain it every year. They don't know it. They've never heard on the swivel.
Man, that's crazy. So they can't play defense and see who's in.
They can't. They have no peripheral.
Can't see the help because their neck, the braids is constricted. They like this. I got man. I got ball. Who? What? That gets on my nerves. That gets on my nerves. That gets on my nerves.
Oh, I'm picturing it right now.
Yeah. Yep. I looked at it the other day and I was like this. I said, you know what? Pick your battles, Kym.
Yes.
Pick your
battles. You gotta pick your battles.
So I didn't say anything, but I definitely wanted to. And I was like,
maybe next time.
Pick your battles.
There's just so many things that you can fuss about.
Yeah. Those braids, it's just I feel like it would feel weird.
I'm sure it does.
There were times like when I had my hair straightened, I was like, oh, I want to wash my hair.
Because your hair is very thick and heavy.
Yes, it was heavy. And I could feel the difference of when I had my hair up like this or in a bun on top of my head or when it was down and straight. Like, it kind of would throw me off sometimes. Eventually, I got used to it. But the first couple times I played with my hair straight, I was like, I don't like this. I felt like I didn't play as good.
Somebody might need to do some research about that. Because I feel like we miss so many layups. And I feel like the braids, like for real, even when they're not tucked in, they're so long all the way down and heavy that it's like. And I saw a picture one time with one of my players, and the braids were like this. So you can't see. They right for it. It was like, shh. And the picture is like this.
Oh, so she was playing defense on herself.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do you want to win? Like,
yeah.
But hey, I mean, like you said, pick your battles. We can't.
Right.
We're not parents. We can't make those decisions.
Yeah. That one. I was
But
like, oh my goodness.
The
Please.
down.
Yeah, it would feel.
I think
weird,
we need to do a study.
weird
Maybe
to
that's
me.
why they missed so many layups.
I got some knotless braids one time, and this was me grown, like coaching a couple years ago, and I was coaching volleyball at the time, and I got to the game, and I sat on my braid, and I went to get up to say something, and it yanked. I said, "Oh no, these braids coming out tonight." All right, take them braids out. It only lasted like a week and a half. And they were so long, like because my hair is long, so she had to add the hair. I should have just got my own hair, but I don't know anything about no hair. I just was like, I want some braids, so I ain't gotta do my hair. Yeah, but I know now.
Now you know. Never again.
Never again.
Never again.
And haven't gotten braids since.
Never again.
I did not like it. They were like super long, like way past my butt. So
there we go. So our next researcher can do a research. Is there a correlation between missed layups and the braids, or even how fast you are with the braids?
Possibly, it's heavy. It's heavy. I had beads in my hair one time as a kid. First off, I don't know why mom let me get these beads, but I got cornrows. I was like, okay. And then Angel was like, "You want some beads on there?" And I was like, "Sure." Girl, I was in middle school. I went to went down. Them things was, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, these got to come off." What? Why? Why did I do that? And it was so heavy. Yeah, it was heavy. So
it's anything that's restricting, right? You don't need it.
Yeah,
you don't need it. Not if you're trying to
get buckets.
Yeah, not if you're trying to get buckets. Just saying.
Yeah, it's a no for me. So, any other pet peeves that you
have
can
one,
think
but I forgot.
Like, what offensive, defense, or referees? Oh, I got one. Referees.
What?
Oh, my bad, coach. I missed that one. What? You done missed a lot of them. You better figure something out.
Well, the ref yesterday told me that not all contact is a foul. I don't know how I feel about that.
Was it a guard or a post?
Post.
Offense or defense?
We were shooting, and I feel like he only didn't call it because she made it.
So, we know refs like that. That call late call.
We do.
And do.
We do. We do.
I was waiting to see if she made the basket or not. If she ain't make it, then I was gonna call the foul. What?
Why does that matter?
If my player
and what
fights through the contact and scores the basket, it's an and one.
They should be rewarded
every time. We're not doing this every time.
Well, that's how I felt yesterday when I said that to ref. And then next time she came down, same thing. Okay, J-Bug drove, made a good bounce pass to her. She stepped to the ball. This time she missed, and he called the foul. So it leads me to believe that the only reason you didn't call the last one is because she made it.
Yeah, that junk is crazy.
I don't know.
And then had the nerve to say that's how they do it in college. No, it isn't.
Because we played there. We played there, sir.
It's not.
We played there.
It's not. Like, come on, man.
We played there, sir.
Come on.
But with that being said, okay, that's your pet peeve with the refs. My pet peeve with the refs, and we're going to talk about this, is I feel like they treat female coaches differently from male coaches.
They do. Definitely.
They do.
Definitely.
A male coach can throw a fit, say all kinds of stuff.
They don't say nothing.
Huntleyson said all kinds of stuff. Meanwhile, I think I'm pretty mild-mannered. I have gotten warnings before.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
I'm not you.
I've only seen you turn up a couple times. And yeah, I turn up way more than you. And one time, I wanted to text so bad. Wanted to text so bad because I was ready.
Yeah.
But
I feel like it's kind of like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Help me out, sis. Like, just because I'm a female and I'm talking, most of the time, the refs are male. And I don't think they like that interaction. And just because
they're trying to show that they're the dominant force.
Right. Yeah, I firmly believe that that's the case sometimes. Yeah, because I'm never irate.
Right.
Everything, if I'm fussing about something, it's like, it's plausible. Like, I'm not delusional. I'm not a delusional coach.
Yeah.
You know, if my player got fouled or if they didn't get fouled or they went up weak, you know, I'm fine with them not getting the call.
We definitely tell them that. We're like, you didn't get no foul because you went up weak.
That's right.
Like,
be tougher, right? But if we're constantly getting hacked,
right?
Like, come on.
And they call differently for different teams. Like, I always hated that.
It's like the law of numbers, right? Just because this team fouls so much, you don't call all their fouls.
Right. I hate
that's crazy.
That. I hate that.
And that has worked for several teams throughout the years.
And it's really unfair because as soon as you start dishing it back, they're calling every little thing on you.
Right.
And you're like, and that's why
I guess because our foul's not as fast.
Be ready to turn up.
I understand. Yeah. But yeah, that's a pet peeve of mine. I feel like I've gotten warnings just because I'm a female.
Yeah, that's fair. I can definitely agree with that statement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even like when we play outside of Columbus, like it's still the same thing. And I've had some really good crews. And even like ones who would be like, oh, like I remember you playing, in college or whatever. And you can tell who's a seasoned ref and who's actually refed collegiate games. They come and talk to you differently.
Right.
They on the free throw. If I ask, hey, like what did she do? She hit her. What? Excuse me?
Yeah, go ahead.
What? Excuse me? Like what? I need to know so she don't do it again. Like,
right.
So some people, come and they really explain like, hey, like, or even the 3 seconds. Oh, coach, I gave her a warning. Like I told her to get out. I said, I know. I heard you.
Right.
I'll fix it. But some of them, they just, girl.
Yeah. It's just like, why are you asking me a question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's I feel like it's a dominance thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
and
hopefully.
On the flip side, when we had female refs, because I know we had one Saturday.
She was okay.
Disagree.
She was okay. Like she missed a lot of things, I felt like, but I did say something to her, and it seemed like she looked for it a little bit more. I don't think she was seasoned, but she didn't get an attitude or anything.
Okay.
That's how I felt. So it was okay. She didn't really make that many calls.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But
some females, I feel like, will just be like,
I haven't had that issue. I haven't had any female refs that have just been like kind of pushed us. I haven't had that because we don't have that many.
Yeah. We don't. They keep asking me to be one.
No. I wonder how you would be as a ref.
No thanks. Security, please get this man out the gym.
You kicking folks out.
She's got to go. He's got to go. Hey. Can we get the game manager? Can we get the game manager? Matter of fact,
you couldn't be a referee.
Here goes a couple dollars. Give my man some popcorn on the way out the door.
You wouldn't be good. And then especially because, y'all, Kym is very, like, once she feels a way about you, she's going to feel that way probably forever unless you have a sit-down talk with her. So if there's a coach that you don't like, it's going to be over. Like, you're not going to be able to be non-biased, I feel like. You're just going to be waiting for them to say one thing. Boop! Yeah, you cannot be a ref. You cannot be a ref.
Calling 5,000 people like the ref did on that one girl and on Sanaa Lathan at the beginning of the movie. That's 5. 5.
Yeah, you would not be a good ref.
Yeah, no, I don't want to be a ref.
You would be good.
I might own a.
I feel like I could do it. I feel like I could do it because I think I'm pretty non-biased. I don't let feelings get in the way of facts. That's how I feel.
The fact is how I'm feeling. It's a fact.
I like that. The fact is how I'm feeling.
That's a fact.
That's a good one.
If I'm upset, that's a fact. How you gonna tell me?
That's a good one. You might need to put that on a shirt.
Might get it on a t-shirt.
The fact is how I'm feeling. I love that.
Might get it on a t-shirt.
Okay. So when you have your own association one day,
putting everybody out of business.
Okay. Well, I might come ref for you a little bit in the future.
Come on.
Then I can be a little flexible. Make sure I make it to Callie's games and stuff like that. We'll see.
Yeah, because it's rough out here.
Yeah, but refs make a lot of money.
They do.
Yeah, and they're needed. We can't play the game without them.
I met an NBA ref on the plane one time, and we sat next to each other, and he was just telling me all his stories, and it was really cool. He ref AI's games and stuff. He was super hard to ref for because he was so quick, and people couldn't keep up. And then he would be getting hacked, but you couldn't really see it because he was moving past, by people so fast. So he was but it was cool.
That's cool. Yeah. Okay. Well, that takes us to our next break. You're watching Sideline Stories with Kym and Kelly on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Imagine making your dreams a reality, achieving your goals and aspirations, and having a financial partner that understands your dreams never sleep. At Kinetic Credit Union, we're more than just a bank. We're 40,000 members strong with local service, personal connections, and a nationwide network. Leading-edge technology to help you make financial decisions easier, smarter, and safer. We are Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Welcome back, Sideline Stories with Kym and Kelly, where the hardwood meets real life on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And this brings us to our last segment.
Yes.
We want to talk about...
So the name of this segment is called Player Development Deep Dives. So there's a couple things in this segment: teaching finishing for smaller guards, how to help improve a player's basketball IQ. I feel like that's my specialty. I love that. Yep. And then strength and conditioning for female athletes, particularly focusing on injury prevention, which is definitely a major issue. So which one you want to tackle first?
We can go with the first one you said, just trying to...
Teaching finishing for smaller guards?
Yeah.
So we were talking about this, right? Yeah. Because we have a lot of really, really small guards.
Yep.
I feel like I'm a small guard. My guards are smaller than me.
Yeah.
And so we were trying to figure out how they feel. We don't even know how they feel being so small.
Right.
And so trying to empathize with that, but, we're still hard on them. But
Yeah, I think I asked you the other day, I wonder, it might have been Coach Fuller, because Coach Fuller used to be, super small.
Yeah. So
I asked him, I was like, hey, how did you kind of figure out how to maneuver? Because I was small, but I was small at a time when everybody was small in middle school. Ninth grade, I still was kind of small, but I wasn't 4 feet tall.
Right.
I was still a little taller.
You're average.
You're
average height. I'm average height.
And then I kind of shot up to where I am now. The summer going to Tech, which is crazy. But it just, it's hard because I'm because I'll do something and I'll be like, all you got to do is this.
That's all you got to do.
And then I'm like, I am 7 inches taller than you, though.
Yeah.
So it's different, and I have a little bit more weight to me. Even back then, my legs were always the stronger part of my body.
I have long arms, even though I'm average height.
I don't have. My legs are super long. Yeah. God bless me.
Right.
So, I don't know.
So, teaching
them.
So, one thing we did talk about, we talked to our small point guard about, is finishing more this way.
This
underhand instead of going this way, because it's easy.
Yeah, you time it every time.
You can come around the back and block it, like
every time.
But if you're like this
it's
and you extend,
and you don't know when they're going to throw the ball up.
Yeah. So we got to work on that.
I know you hate this.
Okay. What?
And it's a pet peeve. Is finishing off the wrong foot. And
so that's not a pet peeve. If it's done intentionally.
Intentionally. And when I used to watch Tony Parker and Steve Nash when they played NBA, I would see them going off the wrong foot because they were smaller, and it's deceiving that, those long, lanky fours and wings and post players. Like, so if you use it correctly,
yes,
that can help. Floaters.
I'm not a floater person.
I became one.
I'm not a floater person.
I became one.
I'm just gonna get done. Kick. But go ahead.
I became one. Having Shayla in there at 6'7".
6'7".
Naraya 6'6". Like I lost both my toenails going in there. So I rarely went down there.
Right.
But in the event that I did, I jump stop and I'm crafty and be able to use both hands. So I kind of taught myself how to shoot more with my left hand.
Right.
Things like that.
So you have to be crafty.
Yes.
Yes.
Have to be crafty.
How do we teach that to our younger kids, our high school kids? When do we teach that?
It has to be in off season. It's like a summertime thing. And then the biggest thing with me when I am training somebody individually, yes, we do these moves, and I want you to do it, but now you have to try it in a game.
Right.
And I think right now, I think a lot of players are
just want to go with what they know.
Yes. And like, it's okay. Like, I'll never forget Coach Mills yelling at me. I did a floater one time, left-handed floater from like the elbow. And he ripped me a new one. And we were playing at Georgia Tech. That's the day I got my offer. It was in like the first game. He was like, "You're the one, going off." And Coach Blue pulls me aside. I was like, "Hey, I like, you hit that.
That was nice."
Yeah. She gassing me up, and I'm like, this man over here talking about not to do it anymore. So
but do it again.
Yeah, and did. So it just kind of like. It was summer. It was summertime.
Right, it's summer ball. Right, that's the time to try
things. To try new things. Like, I remember coming up to play open gym with you at Shorter and working on a few moves. Like, I remember airballing one. Yeah. And I was like, dang. But I just didn't get my legs up underneath me.
Right.
So you just try new stuff. I remember when you taught me how to Euro.
Oh, I did?
Yes, you did.
Really?
You taught me how to Euro over Christmas break in Arizona one time.
What? I don't remember.
Yep, you taught me how to do it because you say one of your teammates was
doing it all the time.
International or came from somewhere.
And she would do that all the time.
And she would do it all the time. So I practiced on it. And really, for me, I only did it in a 2-on-1 situation. Got to steal, both running, because I'm faking.
Right.
Two, like I'm passing. So it's one. So I'm here instead of doing it in traffic.
Yeah.
Like we see so many times
tough.
today.
Tough.
But
Okay.
So those type of moves do help. You're crafty. If you're a good passer and people know that you're a pass first guard, like I fake that one all the time. I'll fake behind and go Like
LeBron.
You have to be crafty.
Okay.
But like
So,
you said, it comes in off season, and then all that training you do put in, you have to build muscle memory, and then you have to attempt it.
But it can't, and it's not always during team practice. You're either gonna have to come early, or you're gonna have to stay late.
Yep.
You know, so, but it's possible to expand your game and add things. And as a smaller guard, you have to be able to finish. Okay. All right. Next thing. You want to go strength and conditioning or the IQ building?
We can go strength and conditioning.
Okay.
So, we started lifting weights when we were in high school.
Yes, 9th grade. I had weight training 9th grade all year because we were on block schedule back then. So it was 4 classes, changed 4. So every time I had weightlifting. So 9th grade all year, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade, all year. Never complained. We were in there with the boys. It would be like maybe 3 or 4 girls in weight training.
Right.
We did whatever they did. No special treatment. We had a max day. And
max day.
We had to run the 40 for time.
Yep, I remember doing that too.
Like, we didn't play football, but
10 seconds.
Slow. Man, and even like everybody did. We had cheerleaders in there too. We had one cheerleader. It took her like 15 seconds to run the 40. That jump was bad. It was bad. She was running in slow motion.
Oh, that's crazy.
You know, everybody was. If you're an athlete, you're in weight training,
you're
and you do whatever they tell you to do.
Yep. Which, like you said, we only had 4 blocks. So first, second, third, or fourth.
That's it. And whenever you had it, you had it.
Yep.
And you were in there working out. It wasn't no trying not to get sweaty or nothing like that. Like, whatever you had to do, you had to do. Why are you looking like that? I always had a 4th block. I was blessed. So I'm going to practice anyway after. And I don't sweat.
I always had weights either first or fourth. First
interesting.
Or fourth.
First is interesting. I never had
it was kind of weird though because I had first period weight training, and then I had first block, and then I had second block like health
and PE. Just your freshman year?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had it back to back.
How you chilling?
And so I was big chilling that year, and sometimes I didn't want to work out, so they let me just chill in Coach Mill's office, and I would watch a movie and eat breakfast.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So, but not during both periods, just during one or the other.
It depends on how I was feeling that day.
That's ridiculous. So you're one of those.
Yeah.
My sister's one of those, y'all. She would get away with whatever people let her. But we didn't do that.
I wish
back
I
in
would
my day.
have gotten
more serious.
Yeah, taking it more serious. Because it
made it hard.
It would have helped me in the long run, but
you're spoiled just like these kids.
You live and you learn. But I was never disrespectful.
You're spoiled just like these kids.
But there's a difference between being spoiled and then being bad and spoiled.
What? Please explain.
So, some days if I didn't feel like lifting, like I would go to Coach Mill's office. But I'm not causing any trouble.
You can just stand to yourself.
I'm staying to myself.
You're not in the mix.
Not in the mix.
Which
I am low key.
Yeah.
Miss Edwards, she might come knock on the door. Hey, I need some help. Okay, I got you. I'm finna go help Miss Edwards. So I'm helping her pack lunches, take lunches to people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Deliver whoever's coming to get their fried chicken that week. Like, I'm helping her. So it just kind of depends.
You are so spoiled. That's
so
crazy.
That's why I said, like, I
hope we gotta clip this part out for our athletes.
But I wish I would have taken it more serious. One, because that was such a huge learning curve for me going to
hard.
college.
Mm-hmm.
Was the lifting part,
Mm-hmm.
and I actually loved working with my strength and conditioning coach at Georgia Tech. Like, Scott is amazing. Still is. Like, he's the best.
Mm-hmm.
And he has the best workouts. I didn't mind working out with him. Like, I wanted to go.
Our strength and conditioning coach was pretty good too. His
Like,
name
I
was
wanted to
Ben
go.
Lampkin, and he was really good.
Yeah, Scott McDonald is amazing. And he knew I wasn't fast, but he made me faster.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he knew I wasn't strong, but he knew the strongest part of me was my legs. Like, he knew what I could do and how, to bring out the best.
So taking that to high school, because I feel like people have unrealistic expectations for what we can offer at the high school level than what's offered in college, because we're not a collegiate program.
Right.
We don't have, year-round, all-day services like a collegiate program. Like, you have weight training, if you're lucky, during the day. You have your workout that, you might do, you might not do. We ain't have a choice. But I guess, as generations come, and they get more and more lax.
It depended on who my strength and conditioning coach was.
You mean who was your weight training teacher?
Yes. Who was my teacher?
Mm.
Tracy Powell did not play those games. Center the Gen Pop. That's what he used to do. Gen Pop. I never wanted to be sent to Gen Pop.
So you did what you were supposed to do when Coach Powell was in charge.
Yeah. So Coach Powell, he expected us to work out.
Every day.
Every day. So
that's who I had. Him. I had Coach Moody.
Yeah. So
they weren't playing no games.
You talk about max days. I remember Coach Powell. I still can't do a pull up to this day. Never been able to do a pull up, even in college when I was
bottom heavy.
Man, when I was the strongest of my life. He said, "All right, Kym, you're up. You got pull ups." I go up there, grab the bar, and I said, and I just dropped. He said 1.5. He said a half. He didn't say 1.5.
A half.
He said a half. And he broke that thing down, and man, that was funny.
He put 0.5?
Yep, 0.5.
That's embarrassing.
That was my max.
That's embarrassing.
I'm awful.
So, no. The funniest thing Coach Powell ever said was there was this boy in the gym, and he had his shirt off. And he told that boy, he yelled it in front of everybody.
Put your shirt back on. It looks like you're trying to shoot a Feed the Children commercial.
Nowadays you probably can't say stuff like that. Yeah. But that jump was hilarious. Like, he had funny stuff for days.
Yeah, he did.
Then there was another one, somebody tripped. I think we may have been running the 40 or something out on the football field, and somebody tripped, and he picked up a blade of grass, and he was like, "This was the one that got you." You haven't heard that one? Hilarious.
And his voice is like, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, he's hilarious. But he ain't playing no games, and that's who I always had, him or Coach Moody. Coach Moody would call me Smiley, because I would smile all the time. But we had to live every day. Okay, I don't know who your other weight training coach was. We're not gonna mention them, but
my favorite.
But we were in there. We had 5 minutes to get dressed. We had to go. We did dots first to warm up.
And see, that was a thing. So back in the day, you could not wear sweats to school.
Correct.
So you had to change clothes. Dress out. You physically had to dress out, and that makes a difference,
right?
Because if the kids are coming to school already in sweats and a t-shirt or whatever, like,
then they're just kind of there.
Like, you can't even
give them 5 minutes, because what you need 5 minutes for?
That, or you can't even take off points saying that you're not dressed out.
Right.
So how do you even grade that? Like, just, it's strictly participation, I guess. But like,
it's not an ideal setup.
Yeah.
It's not ideal, especially when you can't be down there.
Yeah, it's rough.
Because I don't teach that, so I'm not down there.
I say all that to say, I think that females especially, need to start focusing on their strength training and just
Yes.
weight room and conditioning in general. Because
and diet. We mentioned diet.
Yeah, yep. You are what you eat.
Mm-hmm.
We've just seen an influx of injuries across the board.
Right,
like,
everywhere.
I mean,
Everywhere and at every level too.
Yeah.
So it's got to be something.
It's crazy because I don't remember being hurt. I twisted a couple ankles.
Yeah.
Growing up.
Right.
But never anything major. I don't know. It's just I
I don't know either. People, they're doing research, but
trying to figure it out.
But everything is so different because everybody's body is different.
Yeah,
I think that makes a difference too.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
I since I started weight training, like, and taking it serious when I got to college, like, Scott was like, your knees go inward every time you do a squat. So he made, like, we had to work at it the whole year, my whole freshman year. Like, we worked at it, and I had to make a conscious effort not to let one of my knees go in.
Right.
So now when the girls lift, like, I'm looking at that, I'm looking for that, and I'm trying to make sure that they are lifting correctly.
Right. Well, you just made a good point. A conscious effort.
Yeah, myself.
Like, how many times can a coach or a teacher correct you before you just make a conscious effort?
Right.
I shouldn't have to correct you every single time, every day.
Every time, yeah.
You know, because you can't watch you as an individual every single time, every day.
Right.
So you as a player have to make a conscious effort. And I think that's what we're missing. And I don't think that children of this generation pay attention to detail.
Yeah.
Because they're so distracted by so many things. You got social media. You know, I hate watching a movie sometimes with people because they're on their phone. Like, watch the movie. This is the best part.
Yeah.
You're not even paying attention. So I feel like paying attention to detail is something that is hurting. Well, not paying attention to detail is something that's hurting our athletes. So I try to do things at practice that makes them pay attention to detail.
Yeah, for sure.
I try.
Like you told them the other day when we did the 3-man weave, 3 ladies down.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
We were gonna do it 2 minutes each. And
it was 1 minute each.
1 minute each, and then everybody.
And they didn't do it.
Like,
it was like, boop.
Yeah.
In one ear, out the other. So
baseline
on the line, because I gave you simple instructions, and they weren't followed. So just staying on them with that is difficult. Stretching.
Very important.
But it is important. But I promise you, when we were growing up, we didn't stretch like that.
We didn't.
We didn't.
We did not. But we also...
We played the game differently.
We did karate. Taekwondo.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like our teams as a whole.
Yeah,
like,
didn't do a lot of stretching.
We didn't do a lot. Like, not all the extra stuff that they do nowadays. Right? No. For injury prevention.
Girl, if I could go back, I would change a lot of different things. Because your girl used to eat some hot wings from American Deli.
But you were okay, right?
I mean, I was okay, but, like, I could have been better. You know?
I know.
Like, who does that? I would go
to
the mall.
These kids.
I would get a water massage, and then I'd get me some hot wings.
We're just going to have to take your section off. We're just going to take your section off. Because of what?
The lady at the water massage place, she gave me a hookup. She only used to charge me like $5. She was nice.
You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. Well, first of all, I don't even remember. We didn't even eat before we played. But I think we got out at different times.
We got out at 2:45.
Y'all get out at 2:45 too?
Yeah, we played at 6.
I don't remember eating before the games. I remember eating lunch. And then I remember
used to eat lunch.
Watching the boys play and playing.
Then I go get me a 6-piece wings.
No, I ain't getting nothing to eat.
Take a nap. Be ready. Lace them up.
What about for away games?
We got out at 2:45, so I would ride with Bree Harris real quick, or
Really?
Or Khadijah, oh my goodness. We hit that Sonic line.
What? That is terrible.
2 to 4. We had to hit that happy hour line.
That's crazy. That y'all were not.
But we get buckets.
Yeah. Hey. Hey, I guess if you're getting buckets, ain't nobody gonna say. But in hindsight, had you did things differently, you could have been playing it even a higher level.
Even a higher level. So
I guess.
Yeah.
But for strength and conditioning for our high school athletes, we try to get them in weight training in the class, but they have to take it seriously because, like you said, whoever you don't know who your weight training coach is. Right. It might be somebody who lets you do what you want to do, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, you have to have self-discipline.
Right.
Which you didn't have, but we're preaching to our athletes to have.
But on the flip side, I did used to spend 2-3 hours in the gym. After practice, I would stay and get my little 1,000 shots up.
Get up shots because you're a shooter.
I was doing other stuff. I was kind of like Kevin Durant. I don't want to lift no weights.
Okay.
And then, of course, we talked about it in a couple episodes ago how we used to get up and go
5 in the morning.
5 in the morning. Like sometimes I would do those plyometrics with them.
Yeah. So, but you were always doing something, I guess, to kind of balance out the fact that you weren't doing nothing.
Right.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Last thing. Basketball IQ. Okay. So I love teaching basketball IQ because a lot of times coaches will tell players to run a play, but they don't show them how it works. Mm-hmm. So I love showing how a play works. Like when you pass here, the defense is going to shift here.
Right.
And then when you pass here, they're going to shift here, and this should happen.
Play the game in reverse.
If you see this happen, then this person is going to be open. Like I love breaking down how offense works and how defense works.
How hard do you think that is, though, trying to teach this generation?
Last year was easy. Mm-hmm. My kids were wonderful, very smart too. Yeah. Honor roll students. I think people don't realize how much the classroom transitions onto the court.
Right, for sure.
So I love teaching them because they understood it and they wanted to understand. And so for them, it was easy. And they've been playing for a while, so they had some familiarity with at least some basic concepts.
Yeah. IQ is a big part of the game.
IQ makes everything easier. It doesn't matter if you're smaller, if you're not as strong, if you're smarter, you have a chance.
You have a chance. Every time. We beat a lot of teams like that.
But that's what we're struggling with because right now we're playing a lot of freshmen, so they're not stronger.
Right. And their IQ is not where it needs to be.
And our guards are smaller. Mm-hmm. So we have to become a higher IQ team. Yep. But with this group, it's been a struggle, to be honest. But all we can do is just keep breaking it down and keep going over it.
It'll click one day.
I hope.
Yeah, it'll click one day.
Pray for us, y'all.
Just more and more reps at things. Hopefully we'll kind of fast track them to like, oh, dang.
Well, another thing, too, that we will start doing this week is doing more breakdowns of plays and getting more reps, like in that motion. Okay, because no matter how many times you tell the kid, hey, if this person drives baseline, this is what you do.
Right.
You can't just tell them, like, you have to rep it.
Yeah.
And I think that is the difference between college practices and high school practices. I see a lot of high school practices where they just do full court layups and then they just go over plays or they just like get up shots, but you're not repping your motions, the motions that actually have in the game. Like, and that's what they do at the college level.
Oh, yeah.
And so I think that's kind of where we have a leg up on a lot of people.
I think we do a good job of taking our plays and saying, okay, this is simulating this play.
Right.
This is the pass that we're looking for. You're still gonna have your post here, but this is.
But we haven't had enough time to rep it, to be honest. So I'm not I don't get super mad at them because we haven't had that much time,
Yeah.
but we're gonna get it in and we're gonna get there.
Yeah, and just like terminology things like eye cut or things like that, they don't know.
V cut.
We'll say that, and I'll be like, oh, you know, you got an eye cut, and
You're like, what?
yeah.
So terminology.
Maybe we need a like glossary, and we need to give them a glossary.
Yeah, I mean, from time to time. So some years I've done that.
I think people know what a glossary is.
No, they don't know what that is. They don't know what that is. But I have given my team like paper tests before. You know, usually on days where we have late practice. If we have some time, then. But we just haven't gotten to all that yet. But we will. I've made them try to draw plays. Like, you know, so you have to do things to work on their IQ.
Oh, for sure.
You can't just be like, watch basketball.
I had a kid the other day in my geometry class, and he was like, Coach Kym, what do I need to learn this for? Like, when am I ever going to use this? And we were talking about angles. And I was like, well, I'm going to be honest. You might not use everything that we learn in geometry, but the state says you have to. So if you want to pass this class, you better learn it right now.
Right.
But I say that to say, I was looking at my wall that I painted, and I was like, ooh, angles. So it got me thinking about a play I drew up. And I told him that. I said, I was just sitting here looking at the wall, and I was like, oh, these angles, I like
it's
that.
like a movie, you know how they be like moving around and stuff like that.
It did, and I sat there and I wrote it on a sticky note. And I showed him the sticky note.
Have you showed us the play yet? Not yet.
Yes.
But which play is it?
Out of bounds.
The elevator room?
Yes.
Okay.
And he was like, did the play work? And I was like, my plays always work.
My plays always work.
And he just laughed, and I was...
Yes. I feel like I'm really good with plays, but I feel like you are extra good with plays. So
I'm going to get you open.
Yeah.
Like...
You're our secret weapon.
We
were tied when we were tied with Smith Station Friday. I was like, and we tried to shoot, missed, but it went out of bounds, so still our ball. I was like, time out. Kym, draw up a play real quick. She drew it up. And the youngins, they ran it to perfection. Got a wide open layup. We missed it. But I did, even with all the, negatives that we went in on them, I did say the positive is we drew up a new play during the huddle, and you guys executed it. So that is a plus, because that means that you can be taught things on the fly.
On the fly, yeah. You never know.
And that is a plus.
You never know.
And a lot of times coaches get mad. You draw up something, and then they go out there and they do the opposite and they mess it up. But they did it right, and it worked. We just gotta make
finish.
layups.
Gotta finish.
Make free throws. Which we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Yeah.
Well, that brings us to the end of this episode of Sideline Stories with Kym and Kelly,
where the hardwood meets real life. Thanks for watching, y'all. We're on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.